Howdy, it's Tubalcain again, and I'm off on another adventure. It's 6:30 in the morning, and here I am with an empty trailer leaving home, hoping to go up to the suburbs of Chicago and pick up a South Bend lathe. So I'll see you when we get there for the loading. Over the river and through the woods we go, and I've got about 70 or 75 miles, and I don't know if you saw that, but a bald eagle just came over me there at the river with a big white head. So we're starting to see a lot of eagles, and that's just a quarter mile from my house. We're approaching the machine shop, and this is an old industrial site. It's rather interesting. It's right on the Fox River. That's it in the white building there.
Yep. Some of that equipment's already loaded.
There it is, the white building.
You've arrived at your destination.
We are here. As you can see, they're taking equipment out of the shop, and there's some of the bigger pieces. Well, here it is. We're in the shop, and it's a little South Bend. I believe it to be a 9-inch. And the shop has been pretty much dismantled, and most of the machinery removed already, and there's a big forklift here. And they're taking out these big lathes. There's a big Cincinnati. There's another Cincinnati like we had when I was a high school student. I'll tell you one thing, that's one big rotary table.
Yeah, I'm sure there were. I can't believe they cleaned it a little bit better. You know. All right, well, I tell you what, let's
Yeah, I think
All right, I'm going to go get your tailgate off.
all right. Oh, maybe we need to move the car up?
probably, but I can still take
Okay.
the other stuff. I'm gonna get one underneath here, and we'll come in here, and then we'll put the center is got a beam in it right there.
I don't know.
Strap on real quick, you can probably just go right around the whole base of the center to the bottom.
It's going to be a tight fit, but we hope this fits on our trailer.
talk to me? Keep them from sliding backwards.
I think we got her pretty well secured.
You don't think it's going to slide backwards if that loosens?
We're all loaded up and heading for home. We're in the old restored part of the city. We're crossing the Fox River and looking back up. That's the industrial site that we were just at. Sorry, partner, I've got my partner Russ here with me, and I thank him for helping me. We stopped about halfway home to have some coffee here at a gas station and check the load. I'm quite excited about this thing. You can never have enough lathes. Well, look what followed me home. And we made it safely. Taking one last shot before I move it into the garage. The weather is quite nice for the end of February.
So I hear you're going on a cruise.
We are.
We're in the garage and ready to roll it off.
I'm taking the old scallywag with me.
So how many days before you throw them over?
3 more feet and we're at sea level. This old half horsepower Westinghouse motor needs rewiring, or it needs a new wire and a plug, I should say. That's the old plug. So I will rewire it with this nice supple Carroll 16-3 cable, and I've already wired a nice grounded plug into it. So that's my next job, or my first job I should say. And I already put the guard back on here, but I did notice that the threading dial is missing. There's a good example of why you should not use compressed air in the shop, because they've got the chips blasted up into the gears. So that's why I preach not to clean a lathe with compressed air. Also, I'm not real sure, but I think that there might have been a guard on here to start with. I do remember one when my dad's lathe had a belt guard, and it had some expanded steel in it, if I remember correctly. So I probably will have to fabricate a guard. Turn it on, Jordan. I've got it wired temporarily and it came right on. I was kind of surprised. Check out the reverse. And there we go, we got a reverse too. How awesome is that? My grandson Jordan now has his own workbench on the far side of my garage, and he's at work repainting an old ammo box, an Army ammo box. So we got a lot of activity going on in here today because it's kind of warm outside. And there's Sophia standing on my Cub Cadet. Oh, that looks good. It's about ready for primer.
You gotta do this side and I'll be done.
Well, there it is. Name, rank, and serial number. It's a Model A South Bend 9-inch. Got it home safe and sound. Now it needs a real good cleanup. Paint job for that matter. I'm not sure it'll ever get it. The stand needs a little bracing. I do not have a guard for this. I don't know, maybe there never was one. I do have the gear guard. No other tooling came with it. That was lost in the shuffle. I hope to recover some of it, but that remains to be seen. It's the short bed. Quick change gearbox. It's got the clutch, crossfeed. Needs a rewiring, but there it is, the little lathe that followed me home. And I hope that you will see this in many upcoming videos as I start to clean it up, restore it, and do other types of operations on it in the form of videos. Hope you enjoyed this video. This is tubalcain saying so long for now, and be sure and watch some of my other 650 machine shop videos.